Hello, my friends. The weekend sadly has come to a close, and we are getting ready for bed. We are getting ready for Monday morning. Pretty similar day to yesterday, except we did not go out to dinner. But yeah, let's just jump right into it. We woke up and Danny went straight to working on our email transfer. I think I mentioned, but we have to by summer transfer all of our email to hosting that Danny's gonna host instead of Google hosting. So he started that process. Sorry, I'm trying to find a comfortable way. My arm's kind of tired today, so I'm bracing you on my knee. But he jumped right into it. He wasn't feeling breakfast. I was kind of sweating my eyeliner off in a molten lava bath, so excuse that. I'm gonna just fully put you on my knee. We just get to be really close. Yeah, so I didn't feel like making egg sandwiches and stuff. It was just gonna be me and the boys, so we just had whatever. They had pastries, donuts, I had some cereal. Then my goal today was to do all the LED wiring on my craft kit, because I don't really have a ton of time during the week to do the craft kit. Just maybe an hour here or there. Excuse me, I'm shaking you so much. And this was a big thing, to get all the wiring done. There was a bunch of pieces I had to get done. Shelving units, I had to do all of the exterior display windows. I didn't have to make the stuff that goes in them, the shelf, or put the cover on. I just had to run the LEDs and glue together the archway and stuff. And then I had to decide if I was going to do the hanging light in the middle of the shop, which I decided not to do. It had a really cool modern chandelier that was also a bookshelf that hung down, but it blocked the view of the entire thing. And one of the biggest things I changed about these kits is taking things out, because it's so cluttered that if you were in that room in real life, you wouldn't even be able to walk. There's no room to function. And this one is definitely guilty of that, especially in the coffee shop area. There's no room for an employee to make the coffee, so I've already started rearranging things, and things are going to be gone. I knew from the beginning that I'd be changing stuff, but I had to make a lot of decisions so that I could get the wiring done. And yeah, I decided to ditch the chandelier. I did run a wire down the hole that the chandelier would have been in, and it's just some string lights that will be going around the inside menu board. They are not attached to the menu board yet, but I have run it and it works. I had to get the doorway done minus the doors, because there's a light box with a sign, and that needed to be wired in. And yeah, it was a lot. I had to actually splice wires together to extend that string light for the menu board, because the wire was too short. The hanging light was supposed to be there, and that was an extra long LED, but I really wanted to do the string light. So I had some old wires from another kit, and back then I had saved the wires I had cut short, and good thing I did, because I needed those. But everything worked on the first try when I wired it all down. The glue gun is actually really good for the wiring, and it helps me keep everything organized in all the little channels they give me underneath the base. And it's easy to pop off. If I were to mess up, I could pop that hot glue off. But yeah, that was my goal for the day, and I did accomplish it right before dinner. Yeah. So I went down and just crafted right away. At lunchtime, I headed upstairs. I made another veggie plate for Sebastian with some popcorn and crackers, a little bit of cheese and peanut butter, just a whole we like our little snacky healthy lunches. And I made myself a tray with carrots, celery, crackers, and peanut butter, and headed downstairs. I was like, Danny, would you like one of these too? So yes, so I went back up. He does not get peanut butter because he has an allergy to peanuts. So, like a minor thing, it makes his eosinophilic esophagitis, I think I said that right, flare up, and then he can't swallow. So yeah, no peanuts for him, but he had the same thing but with cheese instead of peanut butter. So I made that, then I watched a few videos. I didn't do a ton of time lapses. I did make sure I got the wiring, but I did watch a few videos, caught up on a few. I just feel so behind. There's people I genuinely enjoy watching the videos of, and I'm sure if you watch my videos like you are now, it's very easy to get behind because I talk too damn much and I make a video every day. So I'm sure you know the feeling. But I'd say mid-afternoon, Sebastian wanted to go on a walk, so since we hadn't done anything together, I was like, yes, and actually the whole family went. We did, I don't know how much did we do? I'm trying not to block you while I look out here. We walked for an hour and 13 minutes and we did 3.44 miles. Sebastian was on his scooter. It was supposed to be raining all day, but really I never saw it raining. It was just really overcast, and it was actually in the 70s. So yeah, it felt really nice. I wasn't cold at all. I actually got a little bit hot when I had to pull him up a hill because he was getting tired. But yeah, that scooter with him on it is pretty heavy. Oh, don't scratch your eczema, Stephanie. I'm getting these patches of eczema on my calves because my shins, because it's been so dry. Like my skin just kept getting drier and drier, and now it's cracked into a full-on eczema flare-up on both legs in the same spot, and I keep wanting to scratch, but I'm stopping myself because it is instant pain if I scratch. So I'm giving it a little rub. I need some more eczema cream and will help. Anyway, yeah, we took that walk, came home, and that was when I did the final push to get all that wiring done, when I had to strip all those wires because you have to like have a good 1.5 centimeters of bare wire, and I didn't cut through any of them. Yay! Every now and then, like every 10th wire usually, I go too hard on the scissors and I cut all the way through and I have to shorten it, and I had no room for error on this because everything was like pulled to the max. I taped them all up into their bundles. They had to be exact, and I made it through them all. There was so many wires, probably like about 24, I'd say. So many wires. But yeah, I taped them all together and they worked on the first try. So I use white duct tape to manage the wires after everything's covered with electrical tape, and then the hot glue and stuff. And just in case my wires were poking out, because I did tuck them all into the base instead of, they wanted me to have it sticking up into somewhere, and I was like, nah, don't want that. I made little felt feet, so my base is actually sitting up, say like 3 or 4 millimeters on felt feet. So I think that's like an upgrade, but I do say so myself. And then I was like, it's already 6. I need to make dinner. So Danny's choices, when I gave him the menu that we have left because it's almost grocery day, was pasta and pizza. He chose pizza. So I went up and I did all the prep work. I have naan bread that I keep in the freezer, so I defrost all those, spray some oil on some foil pans. Then I put olive oil on the naan bread, chopped garlic, and then I prep all the ingredients. Today I had green pepper, mushrooms, spinach, broccoli. We don't all use these, we all have our own combinations. Black olives, sauce, mozzarella cheese, pinto beans for me that I make into refried beans. sriracha for me. Yeah, so I lay out everything. The pizzas are ready. Jax doesn't usually come down to make his anymore. We just go ahead and make it for him. I just ask him if he wants sauce or not. He didn't want sauce. Oh, and they have meat. They had pepperoni, and then they ended up making some bacon for it. So yeah, we all work together, make the pizzas, and then instead of going back down to clean up, which I was gonna do since Danny was staying up while we were cooking, I started in on Sebastian's school. Late last night I actually started working on Jax's school, so he's good to go. So I think all I have to do is gather up all the worksheets for Sebastian and pull together the craft. I'm not 100% sure what it's going to be, but I know it's going to be the little red hen. So that's what we're doing. So I just need to figure out which craft I want for that. Possibly a paper plate chicken hen. So that's my day. Excuse my hair, I didn't do it today. I did wash my bangs. I have to wash them like every other day because I put so much conditioner in them. I'm trying to keep this hair alive as it's growing out. But yeah, if I let it dry naturally, it has these curls. I've never had wavy hair, but I guess I do now. And yeah, here's my natural color. I feel like I couldn't properly see it when it was just a tiny bit. It looks so dark when it first comes out. I was like, oh man, is my hair like dark brown now? Like what the heck? But no, it's just the optical illusion. Anytime I took out a braid and looked, I was like, oh, well that's a lot lighter. I don't know why it looks so dark in the braid, but yeah, this is now my adult natural color, which I hadn't seen in a really long time. I don't mind it. It's a cute dark blonde, and I'm pretty sure that it would fade lighter if I'm out in the sun a lot. But I think tomorrow I need to email the middle school with my concerns, just get that out there at least sometime this week, and not towards the end, towards the beginning of the week. People are a little more fresher, a little more ready to answer questions. And yeah, I guess that's it. I've been talking so long as usual. I hope you speed me up, because like I watch most of the videos that I watch on at least 1.5 speed, often faster. I can listen to people talk really fast now. I've gotten used to it. There's some videos where I just really like the person's soothing, calm voice, like Bros of Decay. I've started watching Immortal Faces. He has an amazing soothing voice too. So yeah, but I hope you speed me up, because I talk so dang much that when I edit these, a lot of times I put mine on the maximum speed of my editor, which I think is double speed. And I'm like, okay, I've got 12 minutes, so that's 6 minutes of listening to it for edits. Anyway, I'm gonna peace out and get him out of the tub, because we try to get into bed at 9:30 right now. So yeah, Totoro says hi. We watched Totoro and Kiki on Saturday just because I love those movies. And Sebastian loves them now too. Got the hiccups. But good night. Stay safe. Be kind. And don't forget, wash your hands.